The song of a ballerina's footfalls isn't just a sound, it's a promise. The headline, The Nerves and Thrills of Being a Swan Lake Extra, is a confession and a tale of an ordinary night turned extraordinary. It opens with a simple, almost wistful line, I made my American ballet theater debut in Swan Lake at the Metropolitan Opera House. The shock of that line isn't just the name of the company or the iconic production, it's the weight of performing in a space with a history so loud that stepping onto its stage feels like stepping into a momentary eternity. Our reporter, a former dancer, stepped into the role of a lapsed performer. The article's narrative thermalizes around the feeling of nerves fluttering like a paper plane, the mitigated breaths in the corridor, and the warmth of the lights according to the small backstage world that serves as a bubble, a place where anyone can slip into the roles we're so used to watching. She describes how the chance to experience being part of the grand, earned ritual that is Swan Lake changed her view of stagecraft. The pieces of the story focus on the little microtasks that go unnoticed, the timing of the line, the direction of the movement, the weight of the music, that mark the difference between a well-balanced extra and an imposter. She reflects on the thrill of the moment, the way the music humidity saturates the hallway, the power of the chorus that keeps the audience in a rhythmic trance, and how the audience's eyes provide a constant, unasked password on whether the show truly matters. She writes that the experience of standing in line, knowing your back is lined with years of training, and almost freezing your breath to keep from being distracted, underlines the fact that backstage and in front of a crowd is an echoed collage of sensation. We learn with her that the report is not just a look at the fascinating museum behind a production, it also captures the pulse of the performer who once believed in a future of movement. The intent of the article is the realization that a place like the Metropolitan Opera House invites an audience to witness a performance that had been rehearsed for months, but also invites a whisper of light, a stranger who has been a participant in nothing before, to share in the dream. The entire paragraph is a glimpse into the anxiety and anticipation that are as potent as the applause that rings across the theater. In closing, she wraps up with a reflection on the quiet memory of that Tuesday night that lasts into a routine. The performance experiences, the most common and simple, the laughable, the dramatic fluke, teach us that we can live more fully in places that demand we do everything the right thing, but we must also let ourselves drift off the path for a moment and feel the joy of being an extra in a grand ballet. The section closes with the reminder that some of the most memorable moments in life can happen on a stage that is not your own but can invite a simple presence. To wrap up, thank you for listening to this story of a night in a paradise of dance. Perhaps you'll next time be that extra who turns the stage into a quiet place for a shared breath. Stay tuned for more adventures like that on our podcast channel.